Good evening, everyone, or good morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We're going to do a quick energy check-in here with the Energy Oracle cards. Beautiful deck of cards, and I just decided we needed a midweek check-in. Okay. So as usual, same question, which I think works great for everything, is what is most important for us to know right now. What better question could you ever ask, in my opinion? Okay, so let's see what the powers that be have to tell us for today. All right, so can we please ask what is most important for us to know right now? Victory. We're getting a lot of really beautiful positive cards lately in terms of people achieving their goals, realizing certain things. This is also very similar to a lot of readings that I've been doing lately. It's even yesterday, I had a lot of readings that show some kind of completion, a closing of a cycle. Now 28, 8 plus 2 is 10, and 10 is a cyclical ending and a new beginning in some way. So this is like something that you are closing a chapter with, closing a cycle with, coming to terms with, or you have finally overcome something. Maybe you have, there was a little thing that you needed to do that you've been putting off, and finally you've actually taken a step to take care of it, and it's not as bad as you think it was. It could be anything. It could be your tax, it could be just little things, maybe sorting out your license, whatever it is. It can be something really little and it can be something really big. Maybe you've been working on a project and you finally completed it, and now you can take things to the next level. So this is really wonderful. If this hasn't happened for you yet, it definitely is about to happen for you. And like I say, count even the tiny victories, because even little things really do count, and we must always count our wins and not our losses, so that we can always keep ourselves in a positive state of mind, because whatever's in your mind reflects out into your physical 3D. You create that, okay? Thoughts become things, and whatever we focus on, we attract, and we also grow. So it's very important to stay in this mindset. Whenever I see a wreath like this, even in the traditional tarot, like the Rider-Waite tarot, a wreath always shows victory for me. Okay, it always shows overcoming certain things. So that's really lovely. Okay, let me see if it wants to tell us a bit more about that, or if there's something else we need to know, please. Let's see. Maybe you find a job. Anything's possible here. There we go. Man holding a heart. Let me just rearrange these for you so you can see them nicely. Okay, so I feel like there are a lot of emotions that come up here with this particular thing. Like I said, it could be anything where somebody's showing a gesture to you. Maybe there's a male in your life that either is in your life in a romantic capacity, or there's somebody who is reaching out to you in some way, or assisting you with something, showing you some kindness, okay? It doesn't always have to be something that is completely romantic, or romantically related. This can be somebody, I feel like it's someone who's just reaching out, or somebody who is doing you a favor, someone who is doing something out of the goodness of their hearts, okay? And it could again be something where you have some kind of achievement, or I don't think achievement is really the right word, but it's more like something where you feel something positive has happened with regards to somebody like this. All right, so they are either going to reach out and help you with something, or there's going to be a situation where it doesn't matter if it's family, if it's love, emotions, there's this feeling of rapport and assistance that comes through. All right, it's like just a good gesture or positive energy coming from this person. So it can show that this is happening for a man in your life, okay, or a man in your life is helping you, and it can show a lot more clarity about emotions, about your purpose in life. Okay, and it's about having a more balanced approach to things too, to your family, the way that you deal with emotions, the way that you deal with the people around you. So if you've been having confusing experiences, then sometimes this brings us some clarity. Okay, so yeah, I think this is a very thoughtful person, someone who's aware of other people around them, who is willing to extend themselves. That's what I've been trying to describe. Okay, so yeah, I feel as if this is just somebody that can, either it's a man in your life who's experiencing this and is coming more into balance with themselves. Maybe it is you if you're a male and you're watching. It doesn't have to always be a man, but it's somebody in this kind of role or this kind of position who could be extending themselves or feeling more comfortable within themselves, and that obviously again projects the energy out into the environment and everyone around them. Okay, both very positive. All right, let's see what else they got. And let me tell you, these cards are not always positive. Okay, I'm not always love and light and happiness and fairies. Sometimes life gets real and you've got to get down to the nitty gritty. Okay, the world. This is talking about balance once again. All right, let me just put it up a bit closer for you guys because it is a bit detailed. Okay, the world is literally things that are that affect your whole world. Okay, they are world-shaking events or things that take you by surprise and can bring major, major change in your life. I really feel like this is something that's occurred that might seem small to other people but can be potentially monumental for you, certain change or something that's occurring in your life. And I feel like it is really an aha moment. There's like enlightenment coming from this particular situation. There's going to be more balance coming from the situation. And maybe even if it's you coming out of a negative situation, you're going to see the positive in it and the lessons that have come from it. So still it is viewed as a victory. Okay. Still it's viewed as, yes, it might have been a dark time, but the wisdom I have gained from this particular experience, relationship, occurrence is going to be monumental on a very personal level. Okay, when we see the world like this as well, some of you will be familiar with the fact that you do also have the world card in the tarot, but with this particular card I really feel as if it's just something that is you coming to some kind of realization or having an epiphany about something. It actually follows on from the number 28 as well. But this is about expansion, mentally, emotionally, especially spiritually. And I feel again there's like this opening up of emotions between people, of maybe you opening your mind even. Okay, it's really just expanding your horizons, expanding your vision and how you see the world, and maybe giving you, as I mentioned earlier, some kind of a realization for a broader perspective on things. So I think that even this might expand you in terms of other people reaching out. Maybe you need to be doing something, or whatever this is actually is a catalyst for you to reach out more, to maybe do something that's more meaningful for you in terms of a career or whatever it is. Maybe you meet somebody that can open up those things for you or initiate that or assist you with something, because I feel like this is new horizons. Okay, and you realizing, hey, you know what, there's so much more than the little thing that I was focusing on, and there are these unlimited possibilities and different perspectives that I can have and resources available to me. So this is like for you to have to think out of the box, go beyond. And this little victory, whatever it is, or huge victory, and this assistance that's coming through, this balance that's coming through is going to just really open things up. So this is lovely energy. Okay, I feel like I need to pick one more card for you guys. I know this has been a bit of a long reading, but I feel like there's one more thing. Let's see. What else do we need to know, please? What else do you want to tell us about this? Okay, we've got hostilities. Let me just see that it fits in there. Yep. I feel as if this is just a little warning to say you are going to come across a couple of bumps in the road, so to speak. Okay, there is this potential for all of these possibilities, like I said, these opportunities, people coming into your life. But we also must remember that if we are focusing on something that we really want to achieve, or we are working towards a specific goal, especially on a personal level, when it's something like a business or something to this effect, we do have obstacles that come along. Okay, we sometimes have things that are going to be distractions more than anything else. So I feel as if we need to watch out for these kinds of things. Maybe there is a particular situation in your life where there are hostilities between you and someone else, and you should be warned to not let this cloud your judgment and not kind of expend too much of your energy over there. All right, if you are busy working towards something, or you've met this other person who's being helpful to you and you're trying to think big, and you've got this nagging situation or this one person who irritates you when they walk in the room, you need to make the decision to focus on this one person and to give this your energy, or to give this your energy. All right, when you're wanting to work again towards something, when you are focused on something, you are going to get distractions, and that's almost like the universe saying to you, prove to me how much you want it. Okay, and you need to decide what to do with those distractions. You need to decide, okay, this is something I'm going to take on right now and sort out, and I'm going to get back on track towards my victory, or it's something I don't really need to expend my energy on. I don't need to be wasting my time with somebody who's just trying to irritate me, or whatever the case is, whatever it is you're finding yourself in. Okay, so there might be aggressive energy around you that's verbal or emotional, or someone in your environment that's being critical or demanding of you. So you need to be aware of that, and you need to know that, yes, perhaps these are around me, but what am I going to focus on? Okay, whether it's something that's been going on for ages or it's something new, it's time for you to get in balance. It's time for you to gain control. It's time for you to also see the bigger picture. When we are of this mindset, we don't worry about these kinds of things. Okay, when you're seeing the bigger picture, when you're looking at things on a spiritual level, when you're focusing on victory, you don't even see these kinds of things. They don't even come into your equation. They're not on your menu. All right, so you need to get yourself back to that place if you felt like you've been slipping, because you've got all these potential resources around you. What are you going to focus on? All right, you don't need to spend your energy here. So you need to have that courage to maybe stand up for yourself, or just not engage at all. All right, be aware of that, be cognizant of it. Don't just push it aside and pretend it's not there. In terms of, if you actually have to do something about it or take action. But other than that, if it's just someone whining and it's not actually going to be detrimental or pertinent to your situation either, don't give it your energy. If it's childish nonsense, don't give it your energy. Focus where you're actually going to be achieving something, where you're going to be having new beginnings. Okay. If you tap into this spiritual viewpoint of life, all of these things just dissipate. All right, when you're thinking about the bigger picture, where you're thinking about what mission your soul's on, where you fit in the cosmos, all of this junk falls away, because this is a very low vibration. Okay, you want to be here, you don't want to be here. And that's the choice you need to make, so that you can have your victory. And there's somebody who wants to help you, or can be of assistance to you, maybe where you least expect it. And they can be a catalyst for that. Okay, I think that's it. I wish you all a lovely afternoon or evening wherever you are, and I'll chat you again soon. Take care.